You ever watch an old movie we grew up on as kids and wonder, how the hell did they get away with that? Well, I was watching The Incredibles and noticed a few things that happened that has me wondering, how did we miss this? Well, we were kids for one, of course. We didn't understand a lot of the references that were on TV, but we enjoyed it while also fanning over Elastigirl.
Hearts beat to the city streets.
Chill. I was four. Let's take a look as we dive into a few things we missed while watching The Incredibles. Mr. Incredible saves a jumper. I'm gonna say a jumper because it's a little more PG, but yeah, there was a guy who wanted to jump off a building and Mr. Incredible saved his life. It was cool to see, don't get me wrong, but Mr. Incredible saved the day. That is until the guy sued him for saving his life. Apparently the guy didn't want to be saved, and in PG terms, we definitely missed that as kids.
Hey, I saved your life!
You didn't save my life, you ruined my death!
Elastigirl's suspicion of Mr. Incredible cheating on her. In reality, Bob, or Mr. Incredible, was secretly doing superhero work and she had no idea about it. However, out of context, it appeared as if he was cheating on her, which she assumed anyways. It's also strange that Violet, the teenager, incredibly noted that a broken marriage is a fate worse than death. How would a teenager, let alone a 14-year-old girl, know that? Or how would she even say that? Yeah, I don't think that needs much explaining. Mr. Incredible hides using gazer beams remains. Yeah, this scene did it for me. Especially as a kid, it kind of traumatized me. Growing up and rewatching this definitely made me question this scene and the realistic logic behind it. Syndrome, who's looking for Mr. Incredible in a cave, using his life detector, which I guess makes total sense to hide behind a dead guy's corpse to avoid being seen. Elastigirl tells Violet and Dash that bad guys in real life kill children. Now, it's the fact that Helen, or Mrs. Incredible, or Elastigirl, whatever you want to call her, the fact that she's transparent about the real world with her kids, even if it's a little messed up, is kind of crazy here.
Well, these guys are not like those guys. They won't exercise restraint because you're children. They will kill you.
Mr. Incredible finds out Syndrome has been wiping out superheroes. Yeah, well, Mr. Incredible is on a business retreat, right? He's secretly doing superhero work, of course. He sneaks into Syndrome's lair and goes through his database to find out he's been killing superheroes that the Incredibles and Frozone are next. I mean, these were his friends and close people he knew, and his #1 fan, sidekick, just took them out. The harsh reality of insurance companies. This guy annoyed me as a kid, I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of funny looking too, which is freaking hilarious. He's not worried about helping actual customers. He's more worried about stockholders and himself as the boss. He's yelling at Bob about helping customers, all while a guy is getting mugged. Bob wants to help him, obviously being Mr. Incredible, and his boss tells him to sit down before he gets fired. With no choice, Bob throws him through a wall. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
You married Elastigirl? And got busy!
Yeah, that doesn't need explaining either. We were just too young to understand that. Once again, yeah, no need. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Syndrome's death. And lastly, Syndrome's death had no reason being that brutal. He was sucked into the turbine by his cape, which is ironic. Edna does not like capes on supers due to the problems and complications caused by them. Although there's a theory that Syndrome would have gone to Edna to get his suit made because she's the best in the business. Why would Edna put a failsafe in Syndrome's outfit? Now, there's obviously more things that I know I missed, and I want to know what you guys found or what you guys come up with. What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on the video? Share them in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe for more.